My name's Kelli Higgins. My market is Topeka, Kansas. We're about 125,000 people, so a pretty small market really. Year to date, I've closed 4.8 million and still climbing. I'm on track to close over 6 million this year. This is my very first full year in business. As soon as a home value lead comes in, I get the text and I write them a thank you note right away. All say the same thing. Says, Carolyn, thank you for getting your home value report from our website, topekahomevalue.com. I would love to speak with you more about what your home is worth in today's market and how I can get it sold fast. Please call or email if you have any questions. Thank you, Kelli. I always want to kind of tell them where they got their home value because maybe they're doing it at a couple of sites. Obviously, we're not the only ones doing home values. When you start telling them, Topeka Home Value, Topeka Home Value, Topeka Home, you build the trust, and then you're also constantly reminding them of your brand and who you are. So I do think it's really important to add where they got it. I just bought a bunch of blank cards because sometimes I found I used to have thank you cards and I was finding that I was wanting to write notes that weren't necessarily a thank you note, thinking of yous and that kind of stuff. These are all just really colorful. I think they stand out in the mail. So when somebody gets this in their mail, it doesn't look like spam. It looks like, real thank you card. So I think that's really important. Your mail is a lot more likely to get opened if you have a real stamp on it and not a metered stamp. So I buy all real stamps. For everything I send out, I put a real stamp on it. I know that this seems like a little bit extra work, but it really does work. I had someone say, we just received your thank you card. We really appreciate it. And we felt like you were really personable. So we want you to come list. And it was that easy. I mean, that lead, kind of unusual, that lead came in the week before, sent out the thank you card, and I listed it that next Friday. So almost a 2-week period.